Yeah, we played for once or twice. I think when Jared
I don't think
played
this
before.
picks up here. I may have to roll it
Last
down.
year, we played once or twice. But like, I mean, truly, it is not like we played here like once or twice. I like loosely remembered it. Like when once I got upstairs, I was like, oh yeah. That's what I had in my mind.
All right. We got some figure skating going on before the game here.
Which is what's exactly
In 6 minutes, and soon.
Hunter!
May not be like
Meet us over there!
But think about how efficient it is. And at least it's not like there's like a gap there. Air coming in and everything. Oh my gosh, it makes the quiet.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you.
me just running around the room.
That's what you do. It's got to be a toss it back to you. Yeah, catch it. Get flyer then. Challenge that. As soon as I walk around, it disconnects. So I gotta toss it. Tell Hagen's mom to get Brian. Just catch it.
I don't know if the audio is working or not. I got no headphones and I can't toss this mic up there. So I'm not sure what to do. So can't see if anybody can hear me or not. Can't hear if I can hear myself. All right. All right, check again. If it's working now, we should be good. Check, check. Testing audio once again. Can hear now. Perfect. Thank you, Karen. Good. Sweet. All right. Just had to do some tossing on the mic from down below to keep a connection because here in Fort Wayne, as soon as I walk away, it disconnects. So it should be good now. We're at 3:17 remaining here in the first. The Force are down 2. Force looked good through the first period. Just couldn't get anything to fall. Dumped in now by Zaremba, around behind the net by Hagen. Hagen spins, tried to feed it to the crease there to Zaremba, taken away by the Stars. Breakout pass. Loose out front, knocked off the stick there by Warner. His stick is tied up. Fed up to Fraze from Zaremba, kept in now by the North Stars. Zaremba back to Kiefer. Kept in up high by the Stars, down for Warner. Warner high off the glass this time, touched up by Zaremba, kept in by the Stars, deflected pass, saved there by Quas. Move there by Fraze, feeds the puck up to Hagen. Zaremba, lead skater there for Fort Wayne. Taken away by Zaremba. Stars push it around the rink, picked up through center ice, taken away now by Kiefer. Kiefer's tied up, Stars come away with it. Swiped off the stick there by Fraze. Fed ahead to Hagen, just out of his reach. Stars pick it up in the neutral zone. Cut across the line to gain. Take a shot from deep. It's deflected up into the netting by Warner. Face off, gathered up by McDonald. Kept in at the blue line by the Stars, picked up by Cumberland. Gathered by the Stars, they cut towards the net. Good defense there by Llewellyn. Puck fed to the crease. Up high is Potts. Fryer applying pressure here now. Puck off the glass. Touched up by McDonald. McDonald entering with Fryer and Potts. Taken back the other way by the Stars. Under a minute to play here in the first. Puck sent down the ice by Potts. North Stars pick it up on their end. Breakout pass, doesn't quite connect. McDonald throws it in the offensive zone. Huffman going to pick it up for Fort Wayne, shoots one towards the net, wide right. Fryer coming over, picks up the puck, feeds the crease. Almost got it to Huffman. Pressured by Sutherland. Came in the blue line by Warner. He tries to throw a shot at the net, comes off his skates, regathers the puck though. And walks in deep. Period expires. Fort Wayne down 2. So in all the talking I did in the first period that nobody could hear, I thought the Force looked really good. They were energetic for it being a morning game. Usually that is not the case for Fort Wayne. Takes a second for them to get going, but I thought they came out of the box looking well. Fortunately, the scoreboard doesn't show that, but we'll see how they can turn it around the second, third period here. This is the LCHA AL playoffs, LCAHL playoff game between the North Stars and the Force. We have 2 more playoff games tomorrow in Michigan. And the opponents tomorrow are leading their division. So it's going to be an uphill battle for the Force, but if they play like the first period here, the goal's got to come. Starting off on the ice, the second period for the Force is going to be defensive pairing of Llewellyn and Warner with Zaremba, Fraze, and Hagen. Puck being fed back and forth. Now entered by the Stars, feeding the slot. Shot goes wide of the net, tied up by Llewellyn down low. Puck comes out for Hagen. Hagen with open ice here. Try to get the camera going around. Hagen towards the net. Makes a move. Score! Hagen with the wheels. And 1. And the camera just stops. Perfect. Try to be quicker on the controller if we get a breakaway. It's a good move by Hagen. And now we got a 1-2 game. Puck tipped ahead by Fraze. Offsides on the Stars. Face off one back by the Stars. Towards the net. Save Quas. Gathered off his pads by Sutherland as he pushes it down the ice. At the blue line is Cumberland. Shoots one from deep along the ice. Swept out of danger by the Stars and back the other way. Blackburn and Cumberland back on defense. Potts checking there. Shot blocked by Blackburn out front. Battling down low as Blackburn reverses it behind the net. And Cumberland pokes it out of the way of the Stars. Throw it off the glass. Kept in by the North Stars. Kicked ahead by Sutherland to Westhoff. Westhoff through center ice with Sutherland. Across the line to game. Walking it in. Has it knocked off his stick there at the last moment. Kept out of the net by the goaltender from Sylvania. Pushed down the ice on the stick of Blackburn. Blackburn feeds it up to Kelly. Kelly has the puck stripped and dumped in by the Stars. Cumberland back to retrieve the loose puck. He's tied up along the boards. Sutherland joins. Got a whole mix of players now getting after the puck. Loose puck out for Huffman. Huffman's advancement is stopped. She ties him up now on the back end. Walking towards the net. Can't get the shot up. Does. Score. (3-1) with 11:40 remaining in the second. Stars shoot from deep. It's knocked around, gathered up. Another shot. Save Quas. Covers it up. Blown dead. The puck is now loose. Puck in the corner. Nobody has possession of it yet. Around behind the net for Warner. Penalty upcoming on the North Stars. I believe we're going to have an interference here on number 97 from Sylvania to put the Force on the power play. The scorekeepers don't have it as 3-1. It's got me a little confused, but I'm fairly certain the score is 3-1. See if Fort Wayne can have this goaltender regret his dancing moves here. Looks good doing it, but hopefully we can pull one by him here on the power play. Power play unit for the Force is going to be Fraze, Hagen, Zaremba with Warner and Llewellyn. Puck out to the neutral zone for Llewellyn. Tries to backhand it, loses it. Puck towards the net now. Sylvania with one guy. Everybody getting back for the Force, tied up by Hagen. Touched around by Warner. Fed up high. Puck loose. Sylvania picks it up, feeding the blue line up high, going to shoot it. Tipped around. Loose puck again, and we got another score. Short-handed goal for the Stars. Just under 1 minute on the penalty, and 10:45 remaining in the second. Warner now feeds it to center ice for Hagen. Fraze picks it up, shoots one from deep. It's high up over the net into the corner. Hagen strips it away. Feeds the slot on the stick of Fraze. Can't quite handle it, just gets out of the reach of Fraze. Llewellyn knocks it back in deep. Round behind the net for Hagen. Hagen going to reverse, feed it to Fraze. Fraze tied up. Puck comes loose into center ice, gathered by Llewellyn. Llewellyn now feeds it ahead to Fraze. 15 seconds left on the penalty. I believe we're heading offside, so under 10 minutes now and 13 seconds left on the power play for the Force. And the scorekeeper's got me nervous. I think it's 4-1, but the board here shows 3-1. Sutherland pokes it around one. Towards the net he goes. Shoots off the side of the net. Down low. Stars gather. Out of the box come the North Stars. Back to full strength hockey. Blackburn tries to feed it ahead to McDonald. Stolen away by the Stars. Touched in deep. Defended by Cumberland. Fed around the boards for Westhoff. Now for Cumberland, high off the glass, up to Westhoff again. Feeding cross ice pass, doesn't connect with Sutherland. Stars walking in, shoot down low, save Quas. Blackburn tied up along the boards. Sutherland comes away with it, walks it out, throws it into the neutral zone. Westhoff going to pressure him deep on the other end, steals the puck off the skates of McDonald. Fed in deep by the Stars. Puck cleared out by Cumberland. He gets contacted by the North Stars. They both come off their skates. A stick fighting here. McDonald comes away with it, touches it over to Sutherland, and the Stars take it away. Fed back down the ice, just out of the reach of Blackburn. It's going to go in deep. Icing's waved off as Cumberland's going to come in to get the puck. Blackburn picks it up loose, has it stolen away. The Stars walking it out. Blackburn feeds it up high to the blue line. Stars right there for it. Shoot it in deep behind the net. Cumberland now to get the puck. Throws it off the glass. Puck dumped in deep once again by Sylvania. Out and on net was a shot there off the deflection. Saved by Quas up to the blue line for the Stars. Tied up by McDonald. Tipped around behind the net. Stars gather. Put it in the crease. Squirts right through and into the opposite corner. Sustained offensive zone pressure here by the Stars, and we're going to get puck blown dead. I believe the goal is off the pegs. So 7:51 remains in the second, and I believe the score is 4-1, even though the scoreboard says 3-1 here. Fraze picks up the puck, takes it behind his own net, feeds it out to Potts off his skates into the neutral zone. Fed back in by the Stars onto the stick of Warner. Warner high and down the ice. Lead skaters are going to be Potts and Fraze. Puck out to the neutral zone for Warner. Warner feeds it back ahead, touched in by Potts, taken away by the Stars. Battle along the boards between Potts and Fraze and a couple of players from the Stars. Loose puck, opposite side of the rink, going to be picked up by the Stars. Entered in, going to be gathered by Warner. Feeds it up ahead to Potts. Potts tries to get a pass off there. It's blocked, but makes its way to Fraze. Murphy across the line to gain. Walking in. Murphy towards the net. Fraze down low. Gets it on his toe there. Tries to get a shot off as he's rode down behind the net. North Stars pick it up in open ice. Pressured by Kelly. Pass connects. Tied up by Fraze. Fraze picks his pocket. Has the puck for the moment. Breaks it out, flips it high down the ice. Kelly's going to be the first one there for the Force. It's going to go down for icing. Just out of reach, Kelly. 6:20 left in the second. 4-1 Stars. And that's me assuming there was a goal as I was down there messing with the camera. There was a lot of excitement, and I assumed it was a goal. I could be wrong, I guess, since this says 3-1. Stars gather it down low. McDonald strips it away. Huffman puts it in deep. Stars overskate it. Puck loose for Huffman. Huffman tries to feed it down low behind the net once again and does. Nobody there for Fort Wayne as the Stars break out the other way. Back checking is Kelly with Llewellyn and Cumberland on defense. Cuts through a couple players there, knocked away by McDonald. Llewellyn with the puck now. Huffman and Kelly ahead with him. Taken away by the Stars, flip back to the neutral zone. Puck loose, back for McDonald. Picked up by Cumberland, fed ahead to Huffman. Around boards, gathered by the Stars, back on the stick of Cumberland. Cumberland cutting through the center dot, walks it in across the line to gain. Cumberland in deep, backhands one towards the net. It's wide and off target. Stars pick it up in the corner. McDonald keeps it in, walking in and sending a shot towards the net. There was Cumberland as it's blocked by a Stars player. Gathered in the corner by McDonald. Feeds it over to Huffman. Didn't quite connect. Blackburn backhands it back in deep. Pressured by Fraze. Puck into the offensive zone for the Stars. Tied up. McDonald stops the shot from even getting off. Puck to the slot, shot, save, Quas, bounces high, back for Warner. Breaking out now, here is Fraze with McDonald and Huffman. Fraze through 2. Fraze around another one. Cuts towards the net, he's tied up. Penalty upcoming here on the Stars as Huffman, it's in her skates. And the Force will go back to a power play with 4:05 remaining in the second. I'm going to go ahead and change that score to 3-1 because I don't hear any Stars parents complaining about it. So I think I added one during the camera switch. So we're going to take that away from them. Minute 30 on the penalty, 4:05 left in the second. In the corner for Hagen. Hagen behind the net. He's got Sutherland on the backside. Zaremba tied up, puck taken away by the Stars. Sutherland towards the net, walks it out wide as a shot lane, save there, Sylvania. Face-off win there by Sutherland into the corner for Zaremba, taken away by the Stars. Breakout pass kept in by Warner at the blue line, shoots one from deep, gloved by the goaltender from Sylvania. Face-off won by Fort Wayne. Zaremba behind the net. Feeds it up high to Warner. Warner walking it down into the corner. Towards the net, shot high up wall over the top. Gathered by Blackburn. He throws one towards the net, kicked around, and goes opposite corner. Hagen to gather now. Feeds it back up high for Warner. Warner going to let another one rip. Blocked up front. Tipped around, loose, just through the crease and wide of the net. Goaltender without a stick now, up for Blackburn. He shoots one from deep. It's tipped around, blocked in front. The goaltender ended up covering that one up. I'm not sure if he even knew he had it covered, bouncing around the way it was. So 3:01 remaining in the second, 26 seconds on the penalty on the North Stars. And the Force down 2 if the scoreboard here is correct. Face-off gathered by Hagen, and he comes off his skates. Blackburn tries to feed it over, doesn't get anything on it. Ties him up now, shot high and wide by the North Stars. Blackburn chips it ahead to McDonald. McDonald has it knocked off his stick, opposite side of the rink for Westhoff as he dumps it in the offensive zone. Up high for Westhoff. Westhoff now into the corner. His progression is stopped. Stars kicking it around, comes loose for McDonald. McDonald chips it around one Stars player, goes around another, gets taken off his skates. And the Stars back the other way with Blackburn and Warner back on defense. Blackburn knocks it away from one, into the corner for Warner. Fed up ahead but not out, kept in by the North Stars, up high. Shot towards the net, all the way through, over for Westhoff. Westhoff chips it around one player, he's taken down. Stars back the other way, Blackburn to Hagen. Stripped from Hagen, back to Blackburn. And onto the stick of McDonald. Full strength hockey back for both teams. 1:43 remains, Hagen around 1, Hagen around 2. Harry tries to get a shot off and fans on the shot attempt. Walking it in now is McDonald. Max McDonald pressured along the boards, taken away by the Stars, comes back in, gives him a little shiver, and the Stars take it behind the net. Cross ice pass doesn't connect for the Stars. Going to be gathered up by Llewellyn. He tries to put it back to the neutral zone and cannot. Walked in by the Stars now. Shot from wide. Glove down by Quas. Second shot. Rebound attempt is no good. Walked up now by Llewellyn. Llewellyn, Fryer, and McDonald ahead for the Force. Cross line to gain by Llewellyn. Toe drags, taken off his skates. Penalty upcoming here once again on the Stars. So 58 seconds left in the second. Another penalty on the North Stars will put the Force on another power play. It's going to be on number 34, Pickett. Penalty for 1 minute, 30 seconds. Power play for the Force is going to be Cumberland, Warner, Fraze, Potts, and Zaremba. Loose puck cleared out to center ice onto the stick of Warner. Backhands it over to Zaremba, touched up to Cumberland. Fed in deep, covered up by the North Stars goaltender. Face-off win back to Warner. Shot, score! Off the face-off. Colton Warner buries one. Making use of the power play, the Force bring it within one. Loose puck kicked around, gathered by the Stars, fed in deep, taken away by Cumberland. Cumberland high off the glass, around for Zaremba. Loose puck now. Almost picked up by Fraze. Overskated there by a couple players from Fort Wayne and dumped back in by the Stars. Warner behind the net. Loose puck out in front, dangerous. Tipped to the corner by the Stars. Fed to the crease. Kicked around. 4 seconds remains. Initial save there by Quas. Covered up, blown dead with 1 second remaining. Didn't make it in the net. Stars pulled their goaltender to put 6 skaters on the ice for this 1 second face-off. As the puck will have no chance of making it all the way down. Period expires 3-2 Stars after 2. On the ice to start the third is going to be Blackburn and Kiefer back on defense with Westhoff, Sutherland, and Huffman. blocked by Blackburn on the stick of the North Stars, walking it in, pressured by Kiefer. Good stick there by Kiefer to knock it off the North Stars player's stick. Through the crease, the puck goes up high for the North Stars. Westhoff ties him up, takes it away, feeds it ahead. On to the stick of Sutherland. We got Sutherland and Huffman. Sutherland with some speed entering, shoots it along the ice. Saved by the Stars goaltender. Kept in by Cumberland, up high, shoots one, takes a weird bounce. Oh, and on the backside was Fryer, almost buried on the rebound. To center ice are the North Stars. Warner and Cumberland back on defense. Cumberland knocks it into the corner. Fed down low for McDonald. North Stars take it away, walk it in, shoot, save, Quas, covers. Face off, out for the North Stars. Pressured by Hagen. Kept in and shot from deep. Goes rink wide in the corner. Zaremba pushes it ahead into the neutral zone. Up ahead for Fort Wayne is Hagen. Hagen steals it away. Skates around, spins into some open ice. Hagen going to take it ahead for Fort Wayne. He's going to swing around behind the net, feeds the slot there. Nobody home for Fort Wayne. Fraze picks it up, though, before the Stars could clear it out. Warner walks it in and shoots one towards the net, goes wide right. Loose puck into the skates of Cumberland. He's on a foot race now with Stars player. Stars take it away, walking in with Warner back on defense. Pass couldn't connect for the Stars. Fed in deep. Fanned on pass attempt there by the Stars. Gathered up by Cumberland down low. Puts it around to Zaremba. Zaremba touches it ahead. On the stick of Hagen. Hagen breaks through, keeps possession of the puck, walks it in. Hagen loses the handle just at the last second. As now it's gathered up by Zaremba. Feeds it cross ice for Blackburn. Can't handle that pass. Feeds it back into the neutral zone. Onto the stick of Fraze. Murphy now walking wide. Across the line to gain. He's going to wind up a shot there. Toe drag. Still has the puck. Shoots it from deep. Stick to the side by the goaltender from Sylvania. Westhoff behind the net. Tries a wraparound attempt. They keep it out of the goal. 11:03 remains in the third. Face-off win comes into neutral zone, gathered by the Stars. He overskates it now, pressured by Potts, picked up by Sutherland, feeds it cross ice, nobody home. Blackburn back to gather it, looks over his shoulder, feeds it across to Westhoff. That pass doesn't connect as the Stars pick it up back on their defensive end. Loose puck for Llewellyn, chips it ahead to Westhoff. Westhoff touches it to Sutherland, and Sutherland up ahead for Fort Wayne. Puck back for Llewellyn. Enters on his own, has it knocked away and into the corner. Westhoff to pick it up, overskates it. Stars come away with it. Breakout pass now for the Stars with Llewellyn and Blackburn back on defense. Shot from deep is wide. Fed down low again, blocked by Blackburn out front. Cleared into the neutral zone. And it's going to be offsides on the Stars as Westhoff about picked that up. On a breakaway of his own. 3-2, 59 remaining in the third. Offsides once again on the Stars. Puck loose down low for Kiefer. Into the corner for the Stars, tied up by Fryer, now into the stick of Kiefer. Stars keep it in down low. McDonald comes away with it, tries to clear it out, cannot. Stars at the point. Kiefer pushes it to the boards. Trying to clear, but the Stars maintain possession, walking in, backhand shot, score. Face off loose over for Zaremba, touches it in the offensive zone. Breakout pass for the Stars connects. Cumberland there on defense. Comes off his skates and he's going to get a tripping here on Cumberland. Shot through the crease. Stars goaltender to the bench on the delayed penalty. Flipping it up high. We're going to get a tripping call on Aiden Cumberland. Force to the penalty kill with 8:57 remaining, down 2. Penalty kill unit for the Force is going to consist of Warner, Blackburn, Hagen, and Fraze. One back by the Stars, up high. Pressure block shot by Blackburn. Out front on the stick of Hagen. Hagen down the ice. Hagen cutting in. Winds wide, shoots it in deep. Back the other way by the Stars. Taken away by Fraze. Fraze and Hagen up front for Fort Wayne. Got a penalty upcoming here now on the North Stars. Tripping on number 4. So it'll put it back to 4-on-4 hockey or even strength for 46 seconds. 8:12 remaining in the third. On the ice for 4-on-4 hockey will be McDonald, Sutherland, Warner, and Llewellyn. Won by the Stars, flipped into the neutral zone, going to be gathered back by Llewellyn. Offsides on the Stars. Stars flip it into the offensive zone. Llewellyn attempts to clear it. Stars come away with it, shoot it high up over the net. Stars towards the net, shot off the post. Cleared out by Warner. Kept in by the Stars. Warner chips it ahead to himself, and he's going to take it through center ice. Lead skater, there's Warner with McDonald and Sutherland. Towards the net goes Warner. Feeds it to the slot, nobody home. Llewellyn couldn't quite get to it before winning the neutral zone. Power play now upcoming for 40 seconds for the Force. Chipped around by Sutherland. Fraze walking it up through the slot as Sutherland has possession of the puck in the corner and flips it back in deep. High up off the boards. Warner has it hop his stick as the North Stars punch it deep in the offensive zone. 10 seconds remaining on the power play, picked up by Warner. Warner feeds it ahead, touched in by Fraze on the stick of McDonald, overskates the puck, taken away now by Hagen. What do we got here? Penalty upcoming on Warner. Didn't see what happened there. See if the replay is going to show. For the feed to catch up, so it might not see it. Okay, I just saw it. Yeah, might be a little penalty there on Warner. Win back by the North Stars. Shot goes through everybody and comes out to Cumberland. Cumberland feeds it down the ice. It's not going to have enough on it for icing, I don't think. Back on defense is Blackburn. Back checking there is Fraze. Shot defended by Cumberland. Hagen feeds it up but not out. Pressured by Fraze and now on the stick of Hagen. Hagen and Fraze up ahead for Fort Wayne. Fraze now with the puck. Shot off the side of the net. Fraze still has the puck. Feeds it up high to Cumberland. Cumberland now shoots one towards the net into the skates. Hagen trying to get possession of it. Now Fraze, North Stars back the other way. Blackburn and Cumberland back on defense. Knocked off the stick by Blackburn. Backhand shot towards the net. Save on the pad of Quas. Loose puck gathered by the Stars. Feeding the slot. Shot save initially by Quas. Rebound score North Stars. So 5:29 remaining in the third. Stars up 5-2. Stars maintain possession of the faceoff here. Walk it in, shoot, tied up by Llewellyn's. Puck trickles behind the net. Gathered by Kiefer. Has it stolen away. Out front for the Stars. Feed the slot. Stolen by McDonald. Llewellyn backhands it into the neutral zone. Kelly fighting for the puck. There's the Stars back the other way. Kiefer intercepts the pass, backhands it up. McDonald touches it to Fryer. Fryer swipes it down further on the ice. Puck now in possession by the North Stars. Trip up coming here on Kelly. Shot towards the net, off target. Stars in the corner. Shoo, fanned on attempt there as he came off the skate edge there. Kiefer now flips the head as the puck will be blown dead and the Force will go to a penalty. Swung around by the Stars, lose control of it into the neutral zone. 4 skaters on the ice for the force for this penalty killer. Going to be Fraze, Sutherland, Zaremba, and Warner. Feeding it up ahead into the skates of Fraze. Just out of his reach. Stars through center ice. Warner back on defense with Cumberland. Fed in the neutral zone. Fraze going to beat him to it. Is tipped. Fraze all alone. As the goaltender comes in and feeds it right to Fraze. Can't quite handle it though, and the Stars pick it up. Shot, punch down with the blocker of Quas. Blackburn flips it up but not out. Kick to the side by Quas. Covers. And we got 3:09 remaining in the third. Force down 3, 22 seconds on the Kelly tripping. Loose puck for Westhoff. Short-handed through the neutral zone. Taken away by the Stars. Gathered back up by Hagen. Hagen back to Blackburn. Blackburn feeds Hagen. Touched in. Offensive zone with Westhoff. Hagen loses it in his skates. Loose puck. Tipped off by Westhoff. Back down for Hagen. Hagen in the corner. Walking in is Warner. Open lane here for Warner. Makes a move. Shot. Just wide right. Feeds him once again. Hagen to Warner. Shot high up over the net. Rocket. Back to Warner. Skips his stick. Goes out into the neutral zone. Gathered by Blackburn. Back on the defensive end. Back to full force hockey. Tied up in the corner there is Sutherland. Warner joins. Puck is loose. Flipped up down deep by the Stars. Back for Blackburn. Blackburn touched into the neutral zone by Westhoff. Westhoff tied up along the boards. Joined now by Sutherland. Taken away by the Stars. Out to Hagen in the neutral zone. Hagen around one. Hagen and Westhoff. Westhoff comes off his skates. Hagen skating towards the net. Shoots one from deep. His shot was blocked as it goes just wide left of the net and all the way down the ice by the Stars. Get an icing with 1:36 remaining in the third. North Stars down the ice. Llewellyn getting back in position. Pressured now by Kiefer. Walked in by the Stars. Backhanded towards the slot. Loose puck on the ice in front of Quas. Now goes behind the net. Walked in by the Stars. Feeding it out front to the point. Shot from deep. Blocked up high by Llewellyn. Kiefer to gather it. Comes off his skates as the penalty is upcoming here on the Stars with 1:04 remaining in the third. Power play unit for the Force is going to be Sutherland, McDonald, Fraze, Warner, and Hagen back on defense. Cutting in, poked at, another shot, couple of saves by the goaltender from Sylvania, gathered by McDonald. McDonald reverses, loses the puck, under a minute to go, fed up high, is touched. It's going to go all the way down just wide of the net. Warner going to be the first one there for Fort Wayne as the Stars come away with the puck. Stolen away by Hagen. We're under 30 seconds now as Hagen across the blue line, in, shot, score! Now we watch Quas. 26 seconds, down 2. Face off, picked up by the Stars. Back for Warner. Warner touches it off the side here and going to walk it ahead. Stars steal it away. Sutherland feeds it back up to Warner. Comes onto the stick of Fraze. Back and forth, puck goes through the neutral zone. In deep in the offensive zone now. 6 seconds remaining on the clock. As this one expires, Force drop this game 5-3. Tomorrow, 2 more games for the LCAHL playoffs up in Michigan for Fort Wayne. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back tomorrow morning.